2. Okay.
What's up, Mudpuppies? Oh, why am I so dark? Hold on. That's better. What's up, Mudpuppies?
How did that affect the brightness?
It works. I don't know why. It, refocuses in the light.
Okay.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
For the third time.
No, don't do it again.
What's up, Mudpuppies? Welcome back to another episode of the Cryptid Files.
Yeah.
The podcast that covers all manner of cryptids, monsters,
Files,
myths, folklore, aliens,
Scientology,
ghosts,
Mormons,
demons,
shoes,
penises a lot for some reason.
Doritos.
Yeah, we actually have never talked about Doritos.
No, but we could.
What's your favorite Dorito?
I like the nacho cheese ones. I'm not a fan of Cool Ranch.
I like the sweet chili. It tastes like, for some reason, it tastes like Asian food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I want a Dorito, I just want normalized Dorito.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for anything fancy. You know? Mm-hmm. But I do like
that
the new Baja Blast.
There's Baja Blast Doritos?
No, there's the new citrus Baja Blast.
Oh, okay. I like the Baja Mint.
Not marketing. Here they are.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that the oils in the corn chips of the Doritos are chemically similar enough to lamp oil that if you light the corn of a Dorito on fire, it will burn about the same amount of time as it would take, a lamp wick?
I don't believe you.
I swear to God.
Have you tried it?
Yes.
How many times?
A lot. You know how I recycle everything?
Yeah.
I used to take stale Doritos and crush them up and use them as fire starter.
All right. That's some good fact then.
Yeah. So if you're ever in a pinch out in the woods and all you got is Doritos, you could start a fire with a Dorito.
If you're ever starving in the woods and all you have is Doritos,
Light them on fire.
light them on fire.
To cook the squirrel you catch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, we're your hosts as always, Anthony and Charlie. And tonight we're going to talk about the Northfield Pigman.
Yeah.
Someone talking shit.
No, it's funny. RFK always rolls red 40 at the roulette table.
I thought he banned that.
Yeah.
You can't roll that anymore.
Can't roll it anymore.
Yeah, tonight we're talking about the Northfield Pigman.
Yeah.
But before we get into it, what's going on, Charlie? I haven't seen you in 3 days.
Yeah, it's been 3 days. Yeah. Well, within those past 3 days, I have... And also...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So how have you been?
I have also.
Nice.
And then.
Wow.
And after that.
That's disgusting.
And then.
Ugh.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
It's poor giraffes. All right.
But before we get into it for real,
yeah,
I have some paranormal news because it's been a while since I've had any.
Yeah.
Have you seen all this controversy about the Patterson-Gimlin film now being coming out as a hoax and everyone's fighting about it online?
No.
Yeah, so apparently there's some documentary that came out and did a whole bunch of shit about it, and now people are fighting over whether or not it's a hoax or not, or if this documentary is a hoax.
Yeah.
So there's some people that said, the guy that made the suit came out and said, hi, I was the guy that made the Patterson-Gimlin suit. Right, Patterson? Peterson or Patterson?
James Patterson.
It is Patterson.
I have no idea.
Is it
James Patterson's an author.
Maybe it's Peterson.
Could be.
The PG.
PG? Poltergeist.
Because it's Gimlin. I don't know. The Bigfoot, the one everyone knows, where he's in the woods walking and he's doing the pose, and that's where it all comes from. Yeah. Everyone thinks it's a hoax now, and everyone who doesn't think it's a hoax is fighting with the people who think it's a hoax. So
I'll be real.
It's been blowing up.
That historic Bigfoot photo, I have always thought was kind of hoaxy. You know?
It's been one of the most widely studied, what was it, that one doctor that just died a little while ago was a super advocate for it and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, the problem is it's not a very good photograph.
Oh, none of them are.
I know. So to take something that's not very clear and not very... to have bad evidence and have it be your main focal point for evidence, for research, doesn't... convince me. There's other things that convince me about Sasquatch.
Right.
That photograph does not.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So...
needs more than one guy's story.
Yeah.
Much like tonight's Cryptid.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I have...
Oh, you have paranormal news?
I have kind of news.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, I've been keeping up to date with basically UFO sightings in the Navy and shit.
I actually did not know you've been keeping up to date with that.
Okay. Well, I have been.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I have a report.
Oh.
Yeah. So, anyways, this is from somebody that I served with, and they decided they wanted to come out and tell me their UFO sighting story.
Oh, cool.
Right? So they sent it to me in a Facebook message. Not very descriptive, but I figured it's cool enough to share.
All right.
So
Are we keeping the name withheld?
yeah, I'll keep it withheld.
Name withheld.
Yeah. So this is how it goes. So there I was in South Korea, my Nugget deployment, which is your first deployment.
You're a Nugget on your first deployment? Okay.
Right?
Kind of funny.
We were doing a tactics flight and remember seeing some lights close to the horizon, and those lights did not fly like commercial aircraft or have their smacks on like commercial aircraft. Smacks are the anti-collision lights.
Blinking light? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, smacks.
Yeah. They also made very sharp turns, turns at a pretty rapid rate of, or turns at pretty decent rates of speed. It was hard to guess the distance, but definitely more than 20 miles out. The next thing I knew, one by one, they all started vanishing. And then he said, I asked how many lights it was specifically, and he said 5 lights all moving independently.
Interesting.
Right?
So it wasn't Starlink?
No, it was not Starlink. And if my calculations are correct, this was probably back in like 2017.
Oh, so this is an old story.
Yeah. So.
Cool.
Yeah. But
nothing ever came of it?
Nothing ever came of it. No. Most of the time, I guess, when we see cool shit, well, it goes with everything we've seen, like in the Navy, like with, when we report things we've seen.
Right.
Most of the time, our knowledge of it stops at the report.
Right.
Like, I don't know what they do with a photograph of a Iranian fucking submarine, right?
Right.
They probably don't know until, 5 years later, when they decide to do things.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so I figured that was a cool one to share. As I get more information and more stories, I'll share them throughout.
Yeah. And if you have any UFO, ghost, cryptid, anything stories, send them to us. Either Facebook message, Instagram message, in the Discord, email us, whatever. Yeah, we would love to read them on the show.
Yeah. But that's also a very similar story to a lot of the Navy stories I've seen, though, with just weird blinking lights that are moving in strange directions, and they can always be seen from either a naval aircraft or an aircraft carrier flight deck or something like that. So I wonder, it could be, maybe there's some like government shit going on there. Who knows? Who knows? Not me. I know knows.
Who knows? Not me.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
But
all right, you ready to get into this one?
Yeah, let's talk about another fucking pig person.
Yeah. Well, this one's a little different than the last two.
It's
not a lady.
Yes.
And the story's different, for once.
The story's
it's
different.
Not some woman that got thrown out of a house.
The story's different because the story is a little bit better developed.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's get into this. Here we go.
Yeah.
The Northfield Pigman, also known as Sam Harris. And we'll tell you why in a second.
According to Jeff.
He comes to us from Northfield, Vermont. And it was first sighted in the 50s.
Yeah.
He's described as a large humanoid covered in white hair, not fur, and wearing the face of a pig. Doesn't have the face of a pig.
Yeah.
And the short of it is on Goosey Night in 1951. Sam Harris left with eggs for mischief night and never returned.
Yeah.
It was thought that he had been possessed by the devil, and now he terrorizes Northfield, murdering and disemboweling pigs and sometimes mating with them. And it is said that the current pigmen that are running around may or may not be his offspring if he's not some kind of immortal demon.
Yeah. So, yes. So this starts in the 1950s. That's the original Sam Harris, right? So basically, dude goes out, wants to go cause some mischief on picket night, is what they call it.
They call it there.
I've never heard that term before. I looked into this story. But anyways, goes missing. Nobody can find him for days, right? And then I believe it was the 1970s, right? When they first started, like, seeing reoccurring appearances of him.
Yes.
Right? So basically, there was the main story. I should stop fucking with that. There was like a high school dance going on.
Yes.
Right? And all these people are out there doing their thing. A couple of them go off to skedaddle because they see something going on in the woods. And they see this monstrosity.
Yes.
Right? And apparently it attacks them.
Yes.
They all run back screaming and, oh my God, I saw this thing. It was terrible, blah, blah, blah. And they called the police. The police did an investigation. Did not find anything. But then there was a sudden influx of reports of the pig man.
Yes.
Right? He has since been spotted mutilating pigs, fucking pigs, wearing pigs. Pretty much anything you can do to pigs. He's doing it. He's cutting their guts out. He's having sex with them. He's eating them. He's wearing them.
Sometimes all four at the same time.
Sometimes all four at the same time. Right? The versions of this story, like most urban legends, kind of run wild. They go in all kinds of wild directions here. But the one thing I've noticed is that almost every account refers to the same guy telling the story, which is Jeff Hatch, right? Now, Jeff Hatch was not there. Jeff Hatch was a teenager at the same school where it happened.
Right.
Supposedly, right?
Yeah, allegedly.
And so all of his accounts are secondhand from people that
didn't want to tell the story themselves.
Right? Allegedly. So we have an entire story that is according to Jeff. According to Jeff, right? Now, since then, right, they have gone hunting for the Pigman.
Yes,
multiple people.
The Pigman lair.
They did. They found the Pigman lair. And they believe it is this place called the Devil's Washbowl. Here's a map. All right. As you can see, the school is where the little pin is there, and that area circled is the Devil's Washbowl area.
Yes.
Right? Where there's a bunch of like weird currents and everything. So basically, it was discovered on accident.
Right. It's like a cave or something, right?
Yeah. So there's a cave there, and people were kayaking, and basically the current just took them into this thing where they found this cave that had a bunch of pig skulls and human skulls and all kinds of pieces of flesh and whatnot. And then people kept investigating, allegedly, and they basically the rumor spread that this is where the Pigman's lair is, right? And now all of that is now incorporated into original story, right? So the story that is told today uses that information that was discovered later,
right?
And factors it in. Yeah. So now when they tell the story about the high school incident, they specifically state how Sam Harris came down the river from his Devil's Washbowl lair to run down and terrorize the students because he was mad at them.
Right.
And basically the horror legend of it now is that he goes around on Goosey Night and will attack people and kill them.
Yeah.
Right? So.
But here's the kicker.
Yes.
There's no record of Sam Harris
ever existing. Yes. So there is no historical data of anyone named Sam Harris, which is a pretty generic fucking name.
Yeah.
Living in that area at that specific time.
Yeah.
Right? So that's a big fucking problem for me.
Kind of sounds like in the 70s they made up a story that started in the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a cool story. It is. Let me tell you.
Right. Your classic urban legend, scare your other friends at the campfire.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'd be pretty scared of a giant pig fucking murdering man.
Well, yeah, this is how the best urban legends start, though, you know? And you could tell because it's that snowball effect, right?
Yeah.
You can see it starts off in one area of the town and everybody builds on it and it turns into this, you know, giant Mad Libs story where this guy's running around fucking pigs and wearing their heads. What? You know? But now people fucking believe it.
Yep.
And it's cool. It's cool, you know?
Is it though?
It is. I think it's I love when this shit happens. I love when this shit happens because it's a classic case of a successful urban legend versus an urban legend that has just the same 3 boring stories told that are never got incorporated into each other.
Right.
They were all separate and they just kind of stayed in that area and we read about it one time in a book.
The Green Claw Beast.
Yeah. This one is famous in that area in Northfield in Vermont. In fact, there's somebody down the street from my house that's from Vermont that asked if I knew about this legend.
No shit, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And I was
like, we were doing this today?
I didn't tell him we were doing this today. It was a while ago when we originally covered it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's a very successful urban legend folklore type story. It's not at all a fucking cryptid in my eyes, though. Because it just doesn't make sense.
No.
So Sam Harris isn't real.
Yeah.
Right? Well, there's no record of him. We have no historical record of Sam Harris.
And if he was in the 50s, like they say he was, chances are there would be a record of him.
Yeah. The story moved back in time, right? So information that they found later, they basically incorporated into the earlier story.
Yeah.
Right? Which is, doesn't work too well.
Right.
And also, none of the main guy telling the story wasn't there.
Right.
And all the people he says that were there are any mouse.
Right.
Anonymous, you know, and don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a couple stories that he claims to have been told that he wasn't there for. There was a story of the kids at the dance.
Yeah.
There was a story of a bunch of kids going camping, and one of the boyfriends got attacked by the Pigman.
Which is a classic fucking urban legend right there.
Yeah, they're all in the tent, and he got, hit with a rock, and the girlfriend looks up, and it's this pig monster trying to kill the boyfriend, and she starts screaming and runs away. There was another story of, again, more of Jeff's friends going drinking in a graveyard, and they saw the pig man coming out of the woods, and they ran away. So it's like, do you really have all these friends with this horrible luck? The pig man just attacked the people.
And his friends are into some spooky shit, dude.
Jeff's never there.
Jeff's never there. Jeff's never there.
I don't know, man. Jeff, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. You would make it as a horror writer. Sure.
Yeah.
But you're not fooling anybody.
Have you seen One Piece?
I've seen parts of it.
Okay.
Is there a pigman?
No, but Usopp in there he reminds me of Jeff. He tells all these stories that other people have from his own perspective.
Is Usopp the one that puts the sword in his teeth?
No.
Oh.
No. He's the one with the slingshot.
With the big nose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So. But.
Jeff, Usopp.
Usopp.
Got some of the same letters.
Yeah, some of the same letters in there. They might be the same person. I've never seen them together exactly.
Yeah,
so,
neither.
But
I've never seen Jeff.
But yeah, dude, that's the entire Northfield Pigman legend. There's not much validity.
No.
At all. It is entirely urban legend, as we've seen with every other pig person we've covered.
Yeah, I have yet to find a pig person that has a compelling story.
Yeah.
So I am curious if there are any good pig cryptids.
Yeah.
If you know one, let me know. Put it in the comments. Even if it's not in the Discord, I will bump that up because I want a good pig cryptid just to see if there are out there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talked about last time how there's really no pre-colonial American folklore.
Yeah.
That goes with pig people.
Yeah.
There was no immigration folklore.
Yeah.
There was no European stories that really covered.
Are pigs native to America?
Are they?
There's hogs, but are there pigs around here that weren't brought over?
Wild hogs are pigs are from wild hogs. I'm pretty sure. You know,
are they born or are they hogs? Oh no, they're not.
Yeah.
Pigs are native to Europe.
Yeah.
From
are wild hogs native to America? That's a good question. I bet they're not. I'm willing to bet they're not.
Hogs are not either. They all came from Europe.
Yeah.
So all those wild hogs that are running around Texas and Oklahoma and shit are feral.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's probably another part of it. There would be no Native American legends of pig people because there were no fucking pigs.
Yes. So there's no.
So if we're gonna get a real pig legend, it's gonna come from Europe or China or Asia.
It's got to come from overseas, man. There's really no historical backing to talk about where these stories would come from in the U.S. themselves, besides modern scare type shit, where they see. I mean, pigs are always been viewed as disgusting, gluttonous creatures, right? So most of the pig people that we've gone over have always been disgusting monstrosity type villains.
Fucking pigs or eating kids.
Eating pigs or fucking pigs.
It's what? The pig man fucks pigs. The pig lady eats kids.
Yes.
Pig ladies eat kids.
Yeah. And chop off heads with axes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so quick history lesson. The pigs were introduced to America by Christopher Columbus, brought them to the Caribbean in 1493 when he showed up. And then they showed up in Florida when the Spaniards came in the mid 1500s. So yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's why there's no real pig legends in America.
Same shit with the horses, man.
Yeah, horses came from Europe too. There were no
Yeah,
horses
they came from Spain.
Yeah.
Why Spaniards just releasing shit in America?
I mean, good, thank God, because now we have like bacon and
Hey, Western movies?
westerns. Yeah.
Dude, imagine if we didn't have Western movies. Like, imagine if cowboys never rode horses. How fucking stupid would they be?
What would they be riding?
Nothing.
Cows?
Buffaloes?
That would be marginally more badass.
Yeah.
Like every cowboy is riding a buffalo.
Or a moose? What if we domesticated moose?
Yo, yeah, okay, yeah, for real though. Like if we didn't bring horses over, you think we'd be riding moose?
We should, yeah. No, we would definitely be riding some other shit, man. Didn't Theodore Roosevelt ride a moose?
I don't know. What?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I'm gonna fact check that.
Look it up right now. Theodore Roosevelt, moose ride.
No.
What?
The iconic image of him riding a moose was created through photo manipulation and is a historical hoax.
Fuck.
It was part of a political campaign stunt in 1912.
Why don't we ride moose? Can you look that up real quick?
Why don't we ride moose? Moose are not easily domesticated.
Okay.
They have long, spindly legs only meant to carry their own weight and not strong enough to carry a rider's weight.
Are you kidding me, dude? They're like 800 fucking pounds. You're telling me they can't take on another fucking
Apparently not.
100 pounds of human? Out of your mind.
Their spine is not well suited for bearing weight like a horse's.
Yeah. I think we just missed a golden fucking opportunity to domesticate moose and turn them into fucking...
And they actually get more aggressive when domesticated.
Yeah, no shit. I'd be pissed off too.
Yeah.
But that's what the domestication process is. You know? Like, same shit.
But I wonder, what would we be able to
we'd be
ride
riding
in America
something,
without
dude.
horses?
We would be riding something, you know? We're people. People ride some shit.
Cows aren't even native to America.
No, they're not. Buffalo are.
Yeah, because all the cows we have today came from Asia.
Yeah.
And India and all that.
Yep.
What the fuck is native to America besides deer?
Buffalo.
They are native to America. Well, yeah, bison, yeah.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Salmon.
Salmon's native to the whole fucking world, I swear.
Is it?
Probably.
I don't think so. Trout.
What rideable animal?
Oh, are native to America?
Native, yeah. Or not. Nope. I need to know. I'm ADHDing all over the episode. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna... Okay, tell me why when I said what rideable animals are native to North America...
I said your mom.
Google said the tiny bobtail squid.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck is the bobtail squid?
I don't know. You can ride it, though. Wait, have people ever rode aquatic animals?
How the fuck are you gonna ride this thing? It's the size of my toe.
Yeah, but look up if people have ever rode, like, whales.
We've ridden dolphins.
I mean...
You hold the fin and they pull you.
I know.
Never sat on one.
I know, but, for, purposes. Like, travel. People have ever used animals for aquatic animals for travel.
People ever ridden... Why is this the first thing that pops up? People have ridden hippos.
Nice. Like, what animals do they ride to get across water? You know? Like narwhal, you know?
We've never ridden a narwhal.
I know, but, could we?
That's it. The only aquatic animal that people have ever been seen riding are hippos, and even that was rare because hippos are generally aggressive.
Yeah, they're fucking mean as fuck, and they'll eat you in, one bite.
So I'm sorry, Charlie, your hopes of riding a dolphin are pretty...
Dude, you're telling me people will ride elephants?
Fuck people, Charlie.
So does Sam Harris.
Yeah.
Well, he fucks pigs.
Yeah.
Would a dolphin fuck a pig?
Might.
Yeah. I don't know if we would get the same joy out of it. Honestly. Probably would not be the same experience.
I think it's a dolphin, man. The dolphin's probably like, hey, a hole's a hole.
Yeah. But shit.
All right, let's take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break.
When we regroup, we're going to talk about how you'd fight Sam Harris.
Okay, cool.
We'll be right back, my puppies.
All right, we'll be right back.
Welcome back, my puppies.
Welcome back, everybody.
So if we were to open up a mini golf course...
Stop. We're not doing it. We're not fucking doing it. Not opening a mini golf course.
Fine, all right. So, Charlie, how would you fight the Northfield Pigman?
How would I fight him? Well, honestly, it's just a dude that fucks pigs wearing a pig head.
And sometimes kills pigs.
Yeah.
So he's strong enough to fight a pig.
Okay.
Pigs are strong.
I could fight a pig. Have you ever seen, like, those pig wrestling videos?
Yeah.
The rodeo?
Yeah.
Yeah. The pigs are always running away.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like...
Yeah, because he's not the hog man. He's not tough. He's
No.
the pig man.
No, he's the pig man. He's not like a fucking wild boar.
Yeah.
He's not a 400-pound wild boar. He's
Yeah.
a dude wearing a pig head
Oh, excuse me.
that likes to have sex with them.
Yeah.
Right? I would simply beat his ass, I think. Yeah, there's really not much strategy that was going into this. He probably can't see well because he's wearing a fucking pig head.
Yeah.
I doubt that makes him very nimble. Right?
Okay.
I'd even go to his house and fight him, you know? I'd go to the fucking Devil's Wash Bowl. Drown his ass.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no, he's done for. He's done for. It'd be easy days.
I think you can fight the pig man. He's just a generally, probably naked man wearing a pig head.
Yeah. Ooh, that might be a little hard.
He might be. He might like.
He might be a little hard. He might be a little hard. I'm picturing him like just soaked in blood too. You know, just covered in pig blood.
Yeah.
You know, like real horror movie stuff. You know, like
would make a really good horror movie. Villain.
Yeah, I know. It would make a
Cryptid.
great horror
Not so
movie
much.
if they made it like into like some weird like religious culty type horror movie thing. You know,
Cult
where
of
people are like all terrified of him, and it just turns out to be a normal crazy dude. You know,
Might be on something.
might be onto something.
All right, let's get this guy ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
Charlie, how real do you think the pig man is?
He's not fucking real.
Yeah, he's not real.
Not real. Fucking 0.1.
You giving him that much? I'm giving him a 0.
Yeah.
There's no record of Sam Harris existing. The entire story hinges on Sam Harris going missing. And if Sam Harris didn't go missing, he couldn't have turned into the Pigman.
Are you really going to shit on a local hero, Jeff, and say he's completely lying?
Yes. I am.
I mean, according to Jeff, dude, this shit's real.
Yeah.
Right? You have to understand that. According
to John Stamey, he could talk to Bigfoot with his mind.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
that's true.
How cool do you think the Pigman is?
He's pretty cool. It's not terrible. It's a pretty cool story. I like how he just does a little bit of everything. They went full into like fucking what's he do to pigs? Oh, he does fucking everything to pigs, dude. He fucks them, he cuts them, he fucking wears them. He's fucking doing everything to these pigs. Name something you can do to a pig. He's done it. You know? Yeah. He's fucking done it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'll give it a solid. I'm gonna give it a solid fucking 4 for coolness.
4?
Yeah, it's cool. I dig it.
I think he makes a great horror movie villain.
Yeah,
this big naked guy who's hairy and wears a pig head. He kills pigs. He's aggressive. He's mean.
Yeah,
but he fucks them too, which is weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
I'm gonna give him a 4.
Yeah. Is the bunny of Easter real? Oh, we're gonna talk about that later.
You're gonna find out on Thursday.
Yeah, on Thursday we're actually gonna cover that.
How unique do you think Pigman is?
Not.
He's now the third pig person.
He's now the third pig person. Also, there's a lot of reference to pig people in like horror movies and shit like that. I feel like every other horror movie has someone in a pig mask.
Yeah.
The story is not very original at all.
Yeah.
I'll give it a solid. I'll give it a solid 1 because he does fuck the pigs. Not everyone fucks the pigs, dude. Nobody has the balls to just straight up say it. He fucks the pigs. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
He's got that. He's got that.
He's got that going.
None of the other pig people fuck the pigs. None of the other pig people fuck the pigs. He fucks the pigs. He's got a 1. He's got something there. There's a little spark. There's an ember burning. They could turn into a fire. I gotta give him a 1. He's fucking the pigs.
I'm gonna give him 3/4 of a point.
Okay.
Because you're right, that is unique, but not enough
unique
for me to give him a point. I don't like that.
You don't have to like it. It's not cool factor. It's unique. It's original. You know?
There's a pen for our scores.
That's his story. He's the pig fucker. It's what he does. He fucks them.
Fucking them pigs.
He fucks the pigs, dude. It's what he does. Why does he do it? That's what he does. He does it. Yeah, why? It's what he does.
It's his thing, man.
It's his thing. He likes to fuck them.
He really likes those piggies.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man. All right, so let's start with my score.
All right.
We got a 0.1 plus 4 plus 1. I got a 5.1.
Not bad.
Yeah, your score, you gave him a flat 0 plus 4 plus 0.75. And you got a 4.75.
Giving him a grand total of
9.85. Hey, you know what? For a urban legend, that's not too bad.
For a pig thing, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
The other two got less than 5.
Yeah. So he's up there, dude, for pigs, for pig peoples. You know? Like, obviously, we're not big fans of pig people on this podcast now.
No, they really don't do it for us.
They really don't. You know, they're not the cat's pajamas, but they are what they are. And on the top of the pig people category, we have the Northfield Pigman. So, thank you, Vermont, for this wonderful story.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep on fucking.
Keep fucking them pigs.
Keep fucking them pigs, dude.
Jesus.
Did you hear about the guy in Vernon?
There's a guy in Vernon that was fucking pigs.
No, he was trying to fuck people's goats.
What?
Yeah. He was going like door to door asking people if he could have sex with their animals.
He was actually asking people.
He was asking them. And when they said no, he'd vandalize their property. He had the cops actually arrested him. This was in Vernon, New Jersey. Real fucking thing. Absolutely insane. His picture was posted on the internet too. And I'm like, this guy had zero fucking shame.
I knew about the kid that went to tech that fucked the cow.
Yeah, we've all heard that story.
Did you go to school with him?
I remember the story happening. I think I was a freshman or something.
Yeah.
When that happened. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I don't know about, and then I went to high school with 2 kids that fucked cats.
That's no way.
One of them was high on LSD and fucked a cat at a party.
That's terrible.
And the other kid was just weird and claimed the cat wanted him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Poor cats.
Yeah.
Fuck. I hope that guy's homeless. The worst
Yeah,
for him.
know.
Yeah. But all right.
Anyways, strange place.
New Jersey's a strange dude. There's weird people. Stop fucking animals. Everyone. I don't give a fuck if you are doing it in private. It's wrong. Everyone's like, it's not hurting anyone. Yeah, it's hurting the animal. It's wrong. Can't fuck animals. Don't do it. They don't like it. Stop. I don't care.
PSA is brought to you by Charlie.
Yeah, stop fucking the animals. Stop trying to fuck the animals. Just stop. It's wrong. Incorrect. I don't know why we have to say that, but like we just spoke about 2 places that were too close to us where people were fucking animals. You know? Both our schools had people fucking animals. And there was a local animal fucker. It's terrible. It's so fucking wrong. No,
oh my god,
having sex with animals.
If
All right,
you haven't gotten hit with the explicit rating yet, this is the episode.
This is the episode that's gonna do it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh shit. With that being said, everybody, make sure you're following us, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Check us out on YouTube. Follow our Facebook. Follow our Instagram. Follow us on Twitch if you're not already. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, whichever one you get your podcasts.
Maybe we'll do some TikTok tonight.
Maybe.
Yeah,
this was a short one, so maybe we'll be live on TikTok for a little while if you want to come hang out and do some post-stream hangs.
We'll probably just talk like we did the entire episode today.
We'll probably talk about fucking animals.
Instead of a specific... Yeah. No.
But definitely, check us out on all those things. Find me on Letterboxd if you like movies. I have a DNR list about ghosts and cryptids and mythology movies, all that kind of cool stuff. If you like books, I'm on Goodreads. You can follow me there. I got good book recommendations for all of your.
If you don't want to read, look at me. I don't read.
Know how to read.
I don't read too, Benny.
I think that's all of our social stuff. Join us in our Discord. It's the only place we take requests. So if there's something you want us to cover, throw it in our Discord, and I will put it on schedule, and you will hear about it within a month. Unless the requests get too full, but I think we only have 2 in the can right now, so maybe 3. So hop on in there. We also let you request merch, and that's the best place to get any news on what's going on with the podcast. You're the first one to know our schedule and all that kind of fun stuff. We're getting close to getting giveaways. We might have some really cool news in the next episode or so about what's going on behind the scenes. You'll find out when we get there. We've got conventions coming up. Big events.
We do.
We
have a lot
going on.
Yeah.
We're going to be at the Pine Brush UFO convention in the first weekend of June. I'm not sure if we're going to be there Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I think it's all 3 days, but I don't know which day our thing is, so we will find out and we'll let you know, but just plan to be there if you're in the Pine Brush, New York area.
We have a lot of people in that area, so y'all should fucking go.
Come on up. It's close to home for a lot of us, so come say hi. We'll be talking about aliens. We've got a 45 minutes to an hour slot where we'll be presenting as well as hanging out at our table. That'll be cool. Then at the end of June, we will be at the Lizard Man Stomp. That's a cool, giant street fair, Lizard Man theme. They got live music, they got food, they got vendors, they got a whole bunch of cool shit.
Alex, you have to go this year. You didn't go last year.
Awesome. And we should be hanging out there with the Scammy Tender Boys. They're going to share our table and hang out and talk to people too. So if you want to meet them and meet some other cool people and you're in the South Carolina area, it's in Bishopville. Come say hi. And then in August, we will be at the WNC Bigfoot Festival, which is similar to the Stomp. It's going to be another block party with food and music and vendors and a bunch of other cool shit. We'll be hanging out in the bus station.
I think there's going to be a pickle person there, too.
Nice, pickles.
Yeah.
So we'll be there hanging out. And we'll got other stuff in the works. Hopefully some more cool stuff throughout the year. Maybe another UFO convention here in Conway. Maybe some more Bigfoot stuff. Maybe we'll make it to Georgia. Who knows?
Dentistry.
Yeah. Charlie's picking up dentistry.
Yeah.
So.
Just dabbling.
I'm still about to get ordained as a church from the Church of No.
Nice, dude. I'm going to see if I can get ordained as a dentist somewhere.
I don't think dentistry is a religion.
But it could be. And I could, if I make my own religion, I could make myself a doctor in that religion, give myself a doctorate.
Can you?
Be Dr. Charlie of dentistry.
Is that what Dr. John did?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how he told us he talks to an old composer?
Yeah.
I remembered that in the shower the other day. And I don't know why we never thought that was weird until...
Oh, we did.
We did it.
We did.
We just chose to let that slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were benefiting.
In the moment.
In the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe we'll talk about that on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's a good place to talk about it. All right, everybody. We're going to hop off for now.
See ya.
See you in the next one. Go check out our TikTok right now because we're going to be live over there doing dumb shit.
Don't fuck the animals. See you later, guys.
Yeah, don't fuck pigs.